It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. But not Cry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also, I must...
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissan Croy. Additionally, after some further scanning,
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, but when I checked again just now, I did...
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still... But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, and husks surely shouldn't show up in this... It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish... Or does this mean that the moon marrows are a...
It's certainly possible. In which case...
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his...
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe...
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more...
It's Mr. Flynn.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First of...
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's troubling you?
What do you want?
Are you still at the Curatorium of Secrets?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no...
Even though we have crucial intel?
Fine.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo communication?
Ordinarily I would, but this is a unique situation.
All right then. So?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we've...
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her...
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're...
I'm not. And she's the least of our... If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did... No, that's not right. Her final destiny...
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside. Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thelindis might be too.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in that.
Can't exactly argue with that.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy fields. But who... All right. I need to get back to my research.
Sure, I'll stay here. Paimon. Oh, right. She went with Varga to Natland and... Speaking of the Traveler...
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone... Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure...
Well, since you offered, Paimon... This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. It's well organized. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur, but you can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there.
Paulownia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. This one is... I believe that the correct term for this is... I never imagined that Remorian human civilization should gradually shed... The sparks of civilization shall... Variables. Descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of his Where does this variable factor? Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki sermon dictation. Observe and compute the So, it's one of Renee's... this is so long. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experiment, Lilia Crew. When Duke Saint, in all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of great detective Herlock? The Still, the author swears. Memory, wishes, souls. The way Alang... Renee... That place was also... The cutting of soul. The chemical marriage model. What was Alain's view on Renee? Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are... Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. Yep, that's... My subordinates actually did a half-decent... Some of Alain's old files are complete... He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculation. As for Alain... it's been too long. What? He created that procedure to save this world. Yet, he died having... Did you really never take a close look at Renee? The very thought of... You once... Even the time... Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on... Then, the construction... Variables. The sparks of civilization. Traverse the world. The primordial power that... Records. This is horrendous. How do you think it looks? Fine, keep it to yourself. I chat. So would Rosaline. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. No one's asking me. The world... Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Something's written on the box. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their...
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our...
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look Did Dottore really have to build?
Sounds like an arduous...
Of course. Firstly, while they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and
They're nearby. My team...
Great. Aside from that,
She stayed behind to...
All right. Guess that's just... Still, Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out. Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. You're pretty good. Tidal wave. Bring it on. Who's next? Bring it on. Riptide. You're mine. Amateur. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment.
Another fine piece of work by our dear
What in the world has been going on and not...
A lot. But look...
What? What do you mean he built...
You could stand to be less surprised. I tell everyone who asks.
Then again...
It almost sounds...
No.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandro. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have...
This is so much worse than I thought. While these exceptional circumstances persist...
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will...
Her Majesty has also declared...
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my...
Partner? I'm afraid I have bad news.
What? Why? Since when does...
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure.
This won't do. I have to...
You can't. We have no...
What am I supposed...
Sandrone is...
Fine. I guess I'll... leave this to you.
One last thing. Tell the source of that pollution is a However, considering Dottore...
Hey, don't be too pessimistic.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from?
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you...
That's true. It's not abyss...
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember that was one of the most marvelous, not to mention the operating principles? Surely the most ingenious feature of all. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Now, all elemental... This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. I almost wonder if the idea for the device... It is at once a masterwork of engineering. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanagi... But back to the energy field before us. If this... Could this mean that elemental energy...
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. Now you try.
Alright, here goes. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. I now feel confident.
But the energy field is huge!
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago.
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test.
Nice! This time...
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies and such.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
I got this.
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles...
Glad I asked. Thanks for the...
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. Also, there's an animal squatting next to
It's watching us.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight.
Well, I think we can safely rule out...
Is skirting around the topic your way of...
Just being cautious.
careful.
Please, help us. Please.
Over there, I hear a voice.
Please, help us. Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, I still have some of my...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either.
We should go. Nos?
Agreed.
You're back!
We saw some things that take a strong stomach.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense...
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch.
Understood.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my...
What makes you think I'd need you to do...
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something more Wait. Someone's...
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything. Is there somewhere I should return to? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting... I guess the only thing that's missing is that...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true...
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it...
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now recreate. You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not for me to judge. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship. In a moment, you will be able to...
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. But why? What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium to connect to me?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment you closed your eyes, time seemed to grow impossibly viscous, didn't it? A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have God-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, time is not the easiest dimension to control. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required to wield the authority over time as I wish. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have been quite a different story.
You could have frozen me for millions of years. So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Millions of years? To what? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They are very pragmatic creatures who understand. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, or 10,000 years, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering, and thus they could not empathize. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population. Their lifespans are so limited. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them.
Alien?
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you, you have been treated most. I can change that. I will grant you
I've entered the past 3 times at this point. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last. So far, the common thread linking, but it's more than that. I know I sensed some. I'll keep this question in mind as I can.
Humans, you never.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall, and right after that, came an ominous power.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of...
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrection. But how would I do it?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. He's using the Kuvaki shield, like I taught him. Is he going to use it to... He's strong. I'm sure he can manage. But the force released when... He's the island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal levels of Kuvaki.
A question, if I may. Kind, Miss Columbine. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. There's no time. I have to make it. Oh, Frost Moon. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you call him, Bina?
Oh, good morning.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly...
And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it's...
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I get... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty? Of course they are. I
was worried they might contain traces of machine...
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure their food was awful.
Well, life there didn't go...
What were you expecting? You're a god. Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink.
Well, would you help other people? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic.
The Lord Artificer.
Oh, Lord Artificer.
Not Sitzenkreuz.
Yes, that was it.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even...
Exactly. Well?
What do you know? Well, in his later years, Alain did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do.
Who's Alain?
He was the... Let me ask you this. What sort of place would...
A place where people don't ask me. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I'm back here. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone. Traveler. I miss you all so much. Back there. I guess I managed to... Time is flowing backwards here. And I can meet that mystery ally everyone talked about. I can sense that there isn't much more power. What lies at the end of all of this? And... for the abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery. This is where Flint's is based.
Or not!
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most...
Seems like they're searching for information. Was this my doing too?
To expose the true intentions of this REALME.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? Or am I... If I choose not to help them now, will it change how things turn out?
Hope we don't.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection? That's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. This is likely my final chance to enter the path. It's now or never. Where's Luanatar?
Seeing Ineva and Aino
No. Stay calm. Think, Columbina. A way back. Do I go back to Moon? And if I return in my current state? Dotori's actions that day prove that he'd been planning that for a long time. Even if I manage to get back, how can I fight against him? I can't. If I go back, I have to find some way of rivaling the... Wait. Time... Does that mean... I know what I must...
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live.
But how do I communicate my plan to my friend? Should I write it down here? I need something with a close connection to me. Now...
sort of breeze blew by, and then the pet.
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered, because we have a deep connection.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side. Oh, and bring him to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. You too. Go and live your. As for mine, my.